that are now coming in on this day that has now been marked as Samvidhan Diwas, as pictures coming in from the old Parliament building, the very place as we are looking at as far as the adoption of the Constitution, which came to light, and this day that is now being honored for the framers, for the architects of our Constitution. And the pictures that now we are getting from the old Parliament building, from the Central Hall itself, President Draupadi Murmu is expected to lead the event at the iconic Central Hall. And today's pictures that have now been coming in as since 2015, the Constitution Day or Samvidhan Diwas that has been celebrated on the 26th of November to commemorate the adoption of the Constitution by the Constituent Assembly on 26th of November 1949. And let's connect with Pragya on this. So this is the national function to commemorate Constitution Day that is being held in the Central Hall of the Samvidhan Sadan, which is the old Parliament Central Hall. Pragya, the pictures that are now coming in, can you tell us about today's event?
Well, this is an event that Prime Minister also started to mark reverence towards Constitution. And you remember there was a whole narrative against the BJP and NDA government that they are trying to dismantle the Constitution. They're trying to change the Constitution. And Prime Minister then also decided that this is a time when we should also tell the people of the country that it is we who gave the due credit to a Constitution. Even in 2010, when he was the Chief Minister, in fact, when he was the Chief Minister of Gujarat, he started this Samvidhan Gaurav Yatra. And this is exactly what he has written today in a letter that he has sent to the people of this country, where he has given due credit to Constitution, saying that I come from a humble background. I am the man who has achieved a lot and who has become Prime Minister of India solely because of the Constitution. And we are the one who are going down to the Constitution of India, and we are the one who had also ensured that Constitution has been given the due place, the power to dream and other strength to work towards it to the people of this country. And this is also an annual feature that Prime Minister always does, and he would come and he would bow down to the Constitution. He would also speak about the Constitution. All the in fact, leaders, MPs are present in this particular hall. This is now called, this was used to be a Central Hall, but now used to be called Samvidhan Hall. This is, where all the parties come together. Prime Minister would also greet all of them. And in fact, this is also a mark to pay respect to Constitution, irrespective of your party line. Everyone has been invited, and they will sit down and speak a lot on the Constitution. Not just that, vision for the Constitution and vision for the country that the masters and also the framers of the Constitution has thought about.
Absolutely, Pragya. With the pictures that are now coming in, are we expecting the addresses also to happen on part of the Speaker and other leaders as well? That is being followed by the address of the President. As we can see, the copy of the Constitution that has been adorned with flowers. And often when we see, when the Prime Minister is there in front of the Constitution of India, he often bows before the Constitution to uphold his values.
Absolutely, Amita. There will be an address. In fact, when Prime Minister comes, the first thing he'll do while coming, he will greet people. But first thing that he's going to do is he will go to the copy of the Constitution and he'll bow his head, in fact, in front of the copy of this Constitution to show that, the topmost elected office of this country is guided by this particular Constitution that has been framed by those who were instrumental in getting us freedom and who also laid all the guidelines on how to govern the country and in what direction the country should go. And this is exactly what Prime Minister has also echoed in previous events on the Constitution Day. But this Constitution Day is also very significant and important for us. It also marks 150th year of Vande Mataram, and not just that. Prime Minister also says that it is also a time for the citizens to also know their duty towards the country and never to miss an opportunity to vote in nation. SIR has become a very big political issue as far as the voting democracy is concerned, and also the voting in various states will be done soon. There are elections going to take place. But Prime Minister, during his letter that he has sent to the people of the country, he has he has also told the citizens of the country that they have right to vote, but it is also a duty of them to never miss the opportunity to vote in national, state and local elections where they are registered. And also, very important emphasis, without mentioning SIR, he has asked them to ensure that their vote is there. And not just that, the people, the young generation of the country, especially in schools and colleges, need to celebrate, this 26th November as Constitution Day when they are turning 18. That will also show them the responsibility and the kind of responsibility that they will be bearing while going and voting for the country, because it is they, after all, they will choose the government. They will ensure what type of government they want.
And Pragya, to also note, as far as leaders of the opposition are also present there, both Lok Sabha and of Rajya Sabha. And this is also important because both on their end have been raising what are their views on the Constitution Day, because they say that they have been given the responsibility or the duty of being the saviors of Samvidhan or the Samvidhan Rakshaks, and saying that any harm or any attack on the Constitution is something that it is their duty that they will stand before it. We saw that on the post coming in from especially leader of opposition in the Lok Sabha, Rahul Gandhi himself. Pragya?
To all the members of parliament, Amita, and in fact, they cannot not come for this event, because this is also being seen as a disrespect if you do not attend this particular event. Last time also we saw all the opposition leaders being present in this particular event, and this is also how you pay respect to the democracy. This is a temple of democracy, and if you do not attend, because this is not just a government function, this is not a party function, this is about marking the Constitution Day and also paying your tribute and respect to the Constitution. And this is the reason why they would be also being equally participating in this particular event. They will be seen, and the Prime Minister will also, last time also there was a lot of meet and greet from both the sides to each other. The kind of acrimonious attitude and behavior that we see in Parliament is not seen here, because this is more about the Constitution and less about the party and less about the people and their political parties.
All right. So rising above different political ideologies as well, but mainly when we speak of this particular date, 26th of November, that actually marks India's transition from a colonial legal system to its own governance structure. And Pragya, this is the day which has actually been reflecting as India's commitment to democracy, where there is justice, where there is rule of law, and that inspires citizens to embrace the values that are enshrined in the Constitution.
Mita, and this, if you look at the previous Samvidhan Diwas pictures and the videos, you will see everyone sitting there and also paying their respect to Constitution. This also shows that no one, irrespective of the position they hold, the highest office, it is also going to the Constitution, and they are ensuring that a message will go out that no person, no position is important and above Constitution. And this is why it is important for every party leader to be present on this particular event, and they should be seen participating in this particular event also. It becomes very important, and it is also a day where they will reaffirm their pledge to fulfill their duties as citizens, as people who have been given responsibility to ensure that the principles that are enshrined in the Constitution are going to be implemented for the betterment of the nation, for the betterment of the people.
President of India, Draupadi Murmu, has now arrived at the Samvidhan Sadan and being greeted by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, the top leadership there, as they make their way in at the central hall of once the iconic old Parliament building, which is now known as Samvidhan Sadan. And in a short while from now, we're expecting the national anthem and thereafter the President's address, where she would be giving her and sharing her thoughts as far as today's day that marks the Samvidhan Diwas. There you can see, this is the old Parliament building there. And accompanying her is Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the top leaders there, as President Draupadi Murmu will now be leading the celebrations to mark the Constitution Day at the Old Parliament Building's historic Central Hall. While President Draupadi Murmu making her way in, accompanied by Prime Minister Modi, Speaker of the Lok Sabha, Birla, Parliamentary Affairs Minister Kiran Rijiju, the new Vice President of the country as well, that we are looking at, as he would be chairing his first winter session of Parliament as the chairman of the Rajya Sabha. And we're expecting, as far as President Murmu will be leading the celebrations to mark the Constitution Day, or the Samvidhan Diwas, and making way to the old Central Hall of the Samvidhan Sadan, as the old Parliament building is now called. Right in front of it is the new Parliament building, where the next session will take place.
महामहिम राष्ट्रपति जी,
भारत माता की। छब्बीस नवंबर 1949 ईस्वी, मिति मार्गशीर्ष शुक्ल सप्तमी, संवत 2006 विक्रमी को एतत् द्वारा संविधान को अंगीकृत, अधिनियमित और आत्मार्पण किया गया। हमारा संविधान हमारा स्वाभिमान, और ये हम सभी के लिए बड़े हर्ष और गर्व की बात है कि इस वर्ष देश संविधान को अंगीकार किए जाने की 76वीं वर्षगांठ मना रहा है। नमस्कार, आप सभी का, आप सभी माननीय विशिष्ट जनों का इस ऐतिहासिक केंद्रीय कक्ष में हार्दिक स्वागत, अभिनंदन एवं आप सभी को शत शत वंदन।